Okay then, and we're back. Like I said, I just do not like Zelda 2. It's like I said, I find it quite incredibly frustrating. Not only that, it just doesn't feel like a Zelda game. That's probably the little reason I was looking for. It just does not feel like a Zelda game. And here we're pressing the wrong buttons, so I'm trying to show you the status, but I kept pressing the wrong buttons. Here we are. You can see there's no TP on Reese. This is because he is an Orcian, and he cannot use techniques. However, to compensate, he has quite a bit of HP and a lot of power. Some of these stats, I'm not sure if they do anything really. Some of them affect TP and HP increases, although this is bullshit, because honestly, your CP of and HP really go up by either 1 to 3. So yeah, that's a load of crap right there. Skill, I'm not sure what that does. Something that affects techniques, luck. I'm not sure what the hell that does either, unless it affects the rate at which you run from battles. Damage is your attack power. Defense is self-explanatory, so is speed. See, Orcians are naturally quite slow. However, we'll see later in the game, we'll see an Orcian who is incredibly overpowered. However, she's only in one generation, and you get her just near the end of it. So she really does not give much of an impact. Let's talk to this old man. He's a superstitious old man. Cyborgs are a good luck charm if you ask him. And actually, someone else in town will tell us that he will only let us on his boat if we have Cyborg, and we need to go on the boat. And someone else explains that there's someone who has a gem, a sapphire even, which will let us in through a cave that's just to the east, which allows us to go to another area other than just landing. And we've battled a few enemies already. We have chirpers, which are actually they're meant to be rappies, I think, although that's just a translation blunder. I think they're the only Phantasy 4 enemy that actually appears in any other game. Yeah, they're the only Phantasy 3 enemy that actually don't just appear in just this game. They also can cast Ra, although which is an electrical attack which affects a group, I think. Although it's not really that powerful, and it's not really much of a threat. They don't really use it as much. In case one, the group is like 3 small enemies and a big enemy in the back. That's a whole group. In case you're wondering. Yeah, you can have a maximum of, I think, 8 enemies. I think, or is it 10? I'm not sure. I think you can have a number of small enemies, like 6 or 8 or 7 even. Here I was just actually trying to grind for a little bit. I really should cut this out. But too much, I just forgot about it. Well, it's not really kind of an insult to call it a grind though. Maybe it is a grind. At some point I just reached level 2 and decided to go on anyway. It's not, yeah, that's what I was doing, it's just grinding a little bit. Mainly because we're so close to level 2. And we have, actually our stats have gone up a little bit. As you see. They've mainly gone up by 2. It's a little there's an editor called Iridia out there that you can actually edit some of the ROM with this. You can change the character stats. And to be honest, I've had a little play with it a few times, although I never made a little ROM hack with it. The only thing I can maybe do, and to be honest, there are going to be like 3 characters in the game. No. Yeah, I think 3 characters in the game that are going to be, well, let's just say they start at like level 2, they start at level 1, and however they're as powerful as Reese at level 1. Funny enough, they're all 3 of them are actually women. Kind of a sexist game, isn't it? And to be honest, those characters just really not great in the beginning. Mainly because they're level 1. They're right as strong as Reese is in his first chapter. You've got cyborgs of 3 tough monsters there. It just does not end well. And I will explain about that when we get to one of them. Look, this game can be significantly different. I think I might, first off, I think I might do one ending, and I might go through the other branching path as a little bonus added on. To be honest, I'm kind of planning on finishing. No, actually, I'll leave that. That's going to be a little spoiler. However, spoiler, it is not the scene, by the way. I'm not planning to finish the game with. Because to be honest, I don't really like the scene that much. Well, to be honest, he is actually a pretty good character. He's probably one of the best in the game. Although, I don't know, he's just... I don't know why he's done much of it. Maybe I just think he's overchosen. Or maybe he's just the fan favourite and I just want to be totally freaking different. Although, because I'm not planning on using him, I will explain to him a little bit. No, not explain to him. He's not even standing right in front of me right now. I will explain a little bit about him. He's actually probably one of the best, most powerful protagonists in the entire game. Mainly because he has all 3 techniques. Types of techniques. First, you have 2 types of techniques. Mieu can actually cast techniques. She has Order and Heal. Well, Heal is the only one you can use out of battle. Well, there are actually 2 other types of techniques called melee techniques and time techniques. Time affects buff-ups, I think. No, they affect speed, stopping enemies from attacking, and little things like that. Scene has 3 of these. However, actually, I do know why I do not like him. He starts in a very awkward place. He starts in Iridia, and in Generation 3, you have the freaking Nashers there. Really strong dinosaur type enemies, and they are so strong they actually have 500 attack power. Yes, that is right, 500 freaking attack power. And this, when it hits something like even a max level character, it kills them outright, which means you have to go all the way back to a church and heal them. But anyway, that's the end of the video. See you next time.